Hood Postman, City, Hood, Click. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah. Lock the door on him. Lock the door on him. Hood Postman. Hood Postman. Reporting live. Reporting live. This the Hood Postman, come and check the program. You ain't from the streets, this is something you should know, man. Running from police, got a grip the whip with both hands. Speeding down the interstate, please do not approach him. 40s in the fridge, got the caddy in the driveway. Get all out of my face, I don't wanna violate. Looked up in the mirror and I told myself, why wait? We took this shit worldwide, you only in 5 states. Came from the 4 corners with my 4 quarters. Showed them the style, then they stole on us. Times got wild, then they told on us. Dog, it was hard, but we had to keep it rolling. You ain't gotta ask, you know where to find me. I be in the back streets where it get grimy. It's just me and Mel, Rennie looking bride D. I be going hard till I'm in the 5 C's. Know the vibes. I'ma do it till I die. I ain't never switched sides, I ain't never had to tell a lie. Let's ride. Know the vibes. I'ma do it till I die. I ain't never switched sides, I ain't never told them up lie. Let's ride. Hood Postman. 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 Hood Postman.
Shout out to the Mailroom Nation and the Mailroom Goons. I am Professor Melly Mail, the Hood Postman. Be sure to click that notification bell, like, subscribe, and share. Drop a comment down below so when the dope content hit, it's going to feel like it's the 1st and the 15th. Welcome to the Mailroom, and you can take a look at your mind and examine what's in your heart. Before they had handguns, they had hand gods. Man up. You can go anywhere in the world to get a couple of lies, but you come right here to get the truth, and the truth you shall receive. Get on the bus and let me take you to school. I'm telling you guys, we got some cooking to do today, because here's the thing. We got to set records straight, and we always got to get credit where credit is due, because people will not give you your just due in this society. They just don't. It's not a glamorization or a glorification. It is always a education. Shout out to Misha G. What's going on? What's going on? What's up? What's going on? Morovi, I think I pronounced your name. Maori. There you go. Hey, what's going on, Joe Farrell? How are you doing today, sir? Derek, what's going on? What's going on? Dominique, what's happening? Everybody, man, we're going to have Two Pretty Kenny join us shortly, man. But to the end, let's get to the content, because it's important. Again, we got some cooking to do, because I don't think that you guys are fully aware in how these things work and what we go through to make these things known to one another. Shout out to Dupree. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. And shout out to Grantham 49. Shout out to you too. Well, let me get to the content, guys. Wake your name up. I forgot that. Wake your name up before they F your name up. That's what it is. Wake your game up before they F your name up. During the Great Depression, guys, many corporations was losing money. I'm talking about they bleeding money. They losing money because of the financial institutions were collapsing during the 1920s. Everything. White men was at extreme loss. They was committing suicide. They was jumping out of windows. This whole lot of things was occurring during this time. What was driving, it was during a time where Black people did not invest or trust in the banking and financial system. Let's get that out. There was during a time when Black people did not trust or invest in financial systems. What Black people believe, that they believed in the number systems, what we still enjoy today, which you guys refer to as the lottery. Black people created that system. They also put their money in mason jars. They put them in storage cabinets. They put it anywhere that was hidden from the raw eye, the eyes of the people that was looking to take from them. So they put their money away, hid it. Deep down, Big Mama had many hiding places. You guys know that, anybody that been around in those times, they just said. So duly noted, one of the financial institutions, one of the great noted was General Motors. And this was during the time they had a guy, he was a CEO, his name was Nicholas Drestad. And what he did was start within the service department of General Motors. Because during this time, General Motors, it was their policy not to sell black people Cadillacs. And all this is going to make sense in the end when I get to the part that we're here for, which is the Harley Davidson industry. As you look in my pic, my thumbnail, you'll see my homeboy Tony Rass. Man, he got that thing looking pretty. But anyway, let's get to it. Shout out to Tone. So he went to the service department and he observed significant number of African Americans or Black Americans that was working in the service department, and tiny elite blacks that was like in that circle that was looking to purchase Cadillacs. But being that they had a policy not to sell Cadillacs to black people, what happened, there were white men that would come to Cadillac because black men would actually pay them $300 to go purchase the car for them and then bring it back to the black man. Because again, the blacks, they weren't affected as much as white people were by the Great Depression because we didn't put our money in financial institutions. We didn't put it in the bank. We didn't invest. There was black people that did that. Small, tiny portion. But for the greater of all, most black people didn't trust in those systems. So what they did, they hid their money. So what happens, this guy, Nicholas Drestad, he became aware of that. So what he did was change the policy, and black people were able to start purchasing Cadillacs. And this in turn saved General Motors from bankruptcy and collapse during that time. See, they're not going to tell you these things because they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know how pivotal and how important your role was in America, not just Black America, in America. You fought the Civil War. You fought the War of 1812. You fought the World War I, World War II, Korean War, Vietnam. Had not been for your efforts and your input, they probably would have lost probably all of them wars. Because they didn't have what you have. Shout out to Rodney. They didn't have what you have. They didn't have what made you so powerful and so unique and so designed. God created you in his own image. Everything else is just a copy. You and black man and a black woman are the original man and woman. Everything else are just copies. No disrespect to nobody, but you are the real human. Hue meaning color, man, and so on and so forth. We ain't gonna get to that too far. So what had blacks, when he realized that blacks were paying white men $300 over the purchase price, he realized that, hey, I can get that money and cut out the white man. And so they did. So that in return gave black people a leg up, and they literally saved General Motors during that time. Because General Motors had one time had to retool itself, and Ford as well, to be part of the industrial complex of war. They were making the tanks, and they was making weapons of destruction to be placed into war, into combat. But it was black people that saved them. Black people was buying Cadillacs. Black people is the hallmark of Cadillac. So moving forward, we go to Harley Davidson. And here's where things get interesting. If you look at Harley Davidson today, right? If you go to any Harley Davidson, if you Google Harley Davidson, they're going to show you a bunch of those bikes that ain't nobody really buying. But if you go to the Harley Davidson dealerships, you're going to see the bikes that the brothers like Backyard Bernard and JJ from Compton, those just to name a few, and all these, the chosen few, and the East Bay Dragons, and the Rare Breed, and Just Pounded, and Undisputed, and Divided Times, and the Fine Ones, and my boy Zelly Zale over there out of the Black Knights. These are the brothers that came and literally saved Harley Davidson. And how did they do it? They started designing the bikes that will fit their efforts and fit their. If you look at the bikes today, they are very chromed out. They had the big rims. They have the nice seats on them. They had the music, the saddlebags, and the fairings. Harley Davidson didn't do that. Black people did that because their ingenuity, their invention, the way they see things in terms of making it better than what it is. They start putting the paint on it. They start putting the patterns, designs. Black people is the one that started that. But if you go look at Harley Davidson website, you'll see those generic Harley Davidson. They still haven't learned. So doing Harley Davidson was one time king of the road. But in 1885, they became vulnerable, and the firm was hours away from bankruptcy. Hours away from bankruptcy, right? So because of management errors, and they still making those errors today. Because if you go look at their website, you're going to see these generic looking motorcycles that don't nobody want. But if you go out into the world, observable reality, because I have a profound eye to look at culture and understand what culture is and know that we play a very, very pivotal role in culture, I understand what it is. But on the financial side, they don't want you to know that you are responsible for upholding these institutions. They don't want you to know that. So when I go look at it, I say, oh, wow. But when you go to the Harley Davidson dealerships, you're going to see the black. You're going to see the bikes with the paint on it. You're going to see the bike with the music on it. You're going to see the bikes that all these black guys from all these different motorcycle sets and all these brothers that ride these bikes. They had the rims up, laid back with the music. They feet kicked up. They got the style. They got the boots, the Levi's, the leathers. They look good out there. You can't tell me they don't look good because many people follow that. I just don't happen to be one because here's my thing. I've invested myself at one time in what is called Santana Block, right? Once I got uninvested, what I'm telling you is that I wasn't not willing to invest in another situation and where it involved politics. So even in the bike says, the lowrider says, and all this stuff, whether they admit it or not, there's politics within that. So I'm already in that area with that. So I don't want to be, in there anymore, if you get what I mean. So, and I'm not saying it's not wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong, but what I am saying is just not for me. So moving on, and I don't mean I have a keen sense of reality and observer reality to understand what it is. I look at it and I say, man, this is I love to see them. I love to go to the parks and some of the places where they set up at and look at them, hear them run, and the lowriders and all that, see the different paints and design, and see the unique eyes and design and paint craftsmanship of individuals that when they put on all this chrome, I love to look at them. But I don't want to be a part of the set itself. Our ancestors created many things and stole and made it like they created. Yeah, they did. They did. So when you go back to Harley Davidson, and you look at how they're taking some of these ideas that brothers use. They beginning to like, yeah, we see it now. Let's put these out. So they slipping that in, but they're not giving credit to where credit is due. And that there lies the inherent problem in that. And the first step to change is becoming aware of your own BS. That's it. That is the first step. So, I mean, we got some cooking to do when it comes to culture and not being underestimated, marginalized, or undervalued. We got some cooking to do with that. So the more we stay geared and directed towards attacking and assassinating one of each other, we stay away from the things that we need to be associated with and need to be addressing. Because if you look at the internet overall, it is 90% emotions and feelings. It's not what I do. It's not because I come here to give you something of substance, to teach you something, to make you aware of something just you may not have been aware of. And I'm not saying there's always I'm bringing something to your circle of awareness. Now, and I'm not saying that you're not educated enough to see it or understand it or be don't understood it, but once I point it out, you can say, "Oh, yeah, you got something right there." Yeah, I see that now. Because if you look at it, Harley Davidson, 1985, was on the verge of bankruptcy, and they was finna lose a ton of money. They was finna lose a ton of money. So black people, I got my guy Kenny in there too, pretty with the hat flipped up and the blue jersey on with the A on the front, representing that corner pocket. I created a corner pocket in my mama's garage. That's what
Damn
he.
right.
Okay, see what? So we go to Kenny just a
It
moment.
ain't
So I
no
want.
secret.
It ain't no secret. I just want to finish this up and make sure you guys got the gist of what I'm saying when it comes to our coach and how we say certain aspects of American culture from themselves by being invested, by being going into it and doing what we have to do, because there's some things in it that we enjoy doing, and by us enjoy it, we're consumers. We have a 2.2 domestic gross product buying power. Other words, if we were a country, we'd be anywhere between I say 7 to 8. I said 6, but I think it's more or less 7 or 8. Richest country in the world, black people itself. So shout out to Pretty Kitty Kenny. What's going on? What's going on?
Hey man, I'm blessed to be able to be on your show, Mellow Mel. You know what I
Wow,
mean?
explain, Kenny.
Huh?
Explain that to me.
Because you taught me how to read palms. I make money on the side reading all these women palms and stuff. Thanks to you. You taught me from scratch. And so when I read palms, I tell people going to continue to win all this money and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
man.
thanks to you,
I just
that's
went
my
out.
side.
I wish I had been there to be there to teach you how to fight the bully, man, because I didn't want you to be running from Larry James, man. I just wish I could have been there to help you deal with that situation.
Mellow, it ain't that much help in the world. I wouldn't fight. I wouldn't even dig Bully up and want to fight him now. He'll still whoop my ass.
So many questions. Why aren't the brothers wealthy enough? Well, from it. And brothers made it what it is. Well, if you look at it, Rob, look at it for what it is. Look at the designs of the bikes and look at how many of those bikes that are out there. And then go look at the Harley Davidson website. But you'll see what everybody's preference is over what Harley Davidson website is saying. So they need to get those parts and they need to get everything from Harley Davidson. So Harley Davidson is still benefiting a great deal, but they're still trying to push those generic looking bikes out there on you, and you don't even want that. So, but anyway, we coming to Kenny, man. Too Pretty Kenny. Do you know Daryl Upshaw
Hell yeah. You know what
and
I mean?
Punchy, my extended fam?
Say that again?
They say, well, Dupree answered that question for the brother. He said, and Punchy, his extended fam.
Yeah, yeah. Them a dog.
Well,
We were
tell us about yourself, Kenny, growing up in Corner Pocket, and what did you do to survive it, and how did you feel today compared to the '70s? What it looked like today and what it was in the '70s?
to be honest, I was the type of brother that had a lot of finesse. And I could talk real good. And I used to convince a brother that they was more than I always made people feel good. So I always looked at the positive side of things. That's why people love to be around me. When I was at school, everybody want to be around me and stuff. Because I was always a positive brother. I didn't look down on nobody because say a brother didn't dress right. To me, you a human being. I was a good dresser back then, and I didn't. I never thought I was better than anybody else because they didn't have the right clothes or money or whatever. And so that's why I was loved by so many people.
So how did you embrace that love, though, Kenny? What did you do with it? Because
Oh
some
man,
people don't know what to do with love. Some people take a love and then abuse it.
you know what? I accepted it and I appreciated it, and I never took nothing for granted. So I'm a type of brother like this. And everybody listening, you give me a nickel, that has made my world. You know, that's the type of person I am. And the people that know me all say that I'm a good brother. When I was at Centennial, if some niggas want to fight me, man, stand in the whole school. What? Hell no. The girls are taking off their earrings. And I just tell people, I don't need nobody to fight for me because I box. And everybody, no, fuck that. You know what I mean? And my niggas would always want to fight. Like I couldn't fight, but I could fight. And I was like popular like that. You know what I mean?
When you were at Centennial, Kenny, in the 70s, how many fights did you have? Because back then, I represent the hand guys.
Well,
It wasn't a whole lot of this. It was hand guys.
I fought Don Turner. He was the founder of the family, right? He went for
Yeah,
bad.
Don Turner founded Cook Street and Jarvis Street.
Yeah, that's true. And so he went for bad, you know what I mean? And so at that time they said Crips can't
Rest
walk
in peace to him.
they said Crips can't walk in the senior square. Fuck that. Cause that was the Pyru era and we wasn't allowed. Fuck that. I walked through it. He started talking shit because it's lunchtime. And he said, what the fuck you walking on over here? Man, then we start arguing. And to be honest, we start fighting. But the fight didn't last long because security came. But I wish it would have lasted long. I would have fucked him up.
Did you
So
write about him? Did you write about him in your book?
No, I didn't mention him because there's a lot of people mad at me because I didn't mention him in my book, but I couldn't remember everything. But you know, as you write a book, then a person say, man, too pretty, how you forgot this? I said, oh man, I fucked up. I should have put that. But you know how that go, you know.
Yeah, so how's the book doing, Kenny?
The book been doing good. I published it in 2018, and my book still do good. I still get royalties from my book. They buy my book all over the world. Whatever country buy my book, they translate it into their language, Japan, you know, and all that. You know, I see what my book be bought in Australia, France, all over the world. It just blows me away that my book is worldwide, that people still buy my book. And what trips me out, like I be out here in Vegas minding my business, and people will come up to me, too pretty Kenny. I turn around, I ain't never seen this person in my life. But by me being on YouTube, like you and Kev Mack, you know, that helped me be recognized. They make me feel like I'm a celebrity, which I'm not, but a person see you on YouTube, see you in person, they trip. I'll be in the casino, somebody might come from Minnesota, Minneapolis, say, you too pretty Kenny. Then they want to take a picture with me. That really make me feel good, how people trip.
So you feel like a little bit of a celebrity then, huh? You got a little celebrity going.
Right. So, especially if I go to Phoenix, Arizona, I go to the club, they announce me. I don't buy no drinks because I'm one of the few people that's got a name that came out of Phoenix. And they just they act like I'm that guy. And it makes me feel good. Don't get it wrong. But I love the love that I get. I get love from Bloods. I get love from the Crips. You know what I mean? All the Bloods out here love me.
That's cool. Let me show you a clip, and I'm gonna get to your clip, but I want you to look at this one first.
Stop calling anybody and everybody a G or a big homie. Like, nah, that ain't how that go. Knock that off. You get what I'm saying? That's a status that's earned. You just don't assign that title to any and everybody. Just because somebody is older from the set or they've been around from years, that don't automatically make them no G. They have to conduct themselves in that manner. You earn your status as a big homie or as a G homie by your contributions to your set. You get what I'm saying? By your leadership skills. What is your young homies actually gaining from you? A lot of these dudes just been around for a minute. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? They probably did a gang of busted shit in the past. You know what I'm saying? And they've been covered up throughout the years. That's all it is. And to keep it all the way honest, most of these dudes is just cancers. All they do is spread hatred and division amongst their homies. That's not no G homie shit. That's not no big homie shit. Any real big homie or any real G homie that's watching this video right now, Asante. Asante for your contributions. And all I ask is that you let this video serve as a reminder to you of your obligations to your set.
So I think you one of the ones that, as far as a thought leader, because you actually put a book together. You compiled a memoir of your lifestyle and what you did, and you put it in book form. So that was a demonstration of leadership. You were showing the younger generation, taking them down a path of your life and you were showing them, hey, I don't want you to do this. I already done this. It's not necessary for you to go do this. Find yourself something different to do. And as a G and as a big homie, would you say that's accurate?
It's accurate because what I did before the Cobra, Clark County, Clark County is a school district here. So they got a hold to me. I didn't get a hold of them. Then they wanted me to go around, pick any high school, middle school, and talk about anti-gang. And after I would give my little speech, the kids would line up for autographs, like made me feel like I'm a celebrity. I was doing something great, giving back, and for the wrong idea, I was misled at the time, you know. But I wanted to give back to let them know that ain't cool to be a gangbanger because being a gangbanger, you better have life insurance. So when you die, you don't want your family to have to do a car wash or whatever to bury you, you know, because gangbanging is death or you're gonna be in penitentiary, you know, and then it's genocide, genociding our race. You know what I mean? So I always try to tell the youth that ain't cool. My little nephews and all that. Don't try to look up to me like, oh, my big arm was a big time gangbanger. No, that ain't cool. And I'm really not proud of it. If I can go back in time, uh, I would change my life completely.
I want you to look at this one right here. This is you right here. Tell us what's going on right here, Kenny.
Okay, that's me. Uh, Somebody got a hold to me and they want to do a documentary on me, you know, about my life. Because this person that's doing the documentary watched all my video, he a big fan. And so he told me he don't want nothing out the deal. He just want to do the documentary. I said, if I do a documentary, he know people that's connected. Where say if next flick get a hold to it or one of them, you know, programs, I said, if I make money, brother, you make money. You know what I mean? He said, no, I got love for you, a good brother, you funny, you know. And he said, we talked last night, we talked all night long. He know every video, you know, the funny parts that I might have said, and he went over and asked, he got more in depth about people like to bully and different people, asked me different name people. He's from Seattle, this the homie, good brother, you know what I mean? And he want to see me uh do well in life. It's hard to find people like that, that, hey, they don't want nothing. They want to see you with something. And this is what type of brother I'm dealing with on this documentary. So Friday, next Friday, I'm going to fly up to Seattle and we're going to start a documentary.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. How close you and Stan the Man are?
I love Stan the Man. Stan the Man is, I was sick for a while, Mellow Mel, you know, about a month. And he was trying to get a hold to you. The one told me he was trying to get a hold to me. And he went off and said, Ken, don't ever do that again because he loved me as a brother. Stan the Man, the first, he bought me a laptop computer, shipped it here and all that. You know, that is one of the, Stan the Man is one of the best person on earth to be your friend. Cam Mack can uh, tell you that too. Good brother.
Got you. Got you. Yeah, Stan Man is that's why he got the man, Stan the Man, because he's standing on business, man. He's a
He,
true honorable brother, man, and we all appreciate him, man.
he like
So
you. You know,
oh,
Mellow, what I like about you, you'll call me, and people don't know. Mellow Mel will give me so much knowledge about history, blackness, that he don't even talk on his show. I just love to hear him talk. You know, he remind me of a Malcolm X that you guys don't know. If you get Mellow Mel on the one-on-one, he can tell you, Mellow Mel can tell you the distance from here to Mars, accurate to the point.
I appreciate that, Kenny. Shout out to Anthony. Shout out to Bohanna. Shout out to Dupree once again. And shout out to everybody that's joining the chat. Damu Robbins, and Rob Moses, man. It's always an honor to see you guys here and understand the importance of what we're doing right here. And I appreciate each and every last one of you. This is a great thing. Hold on, Kenny.
And anybody want to follow me? My Instagram is Too Pretty Kenny. And so I had my original name, Kenneth Carson, but after I get off this phone, I'm gonna change it to Too Pretty Kenny. So anybody want to follow me, they can. You need to
Right
follow
on.
me. Stay tuned about the documentary because I want everybody to watch. It's gonna be stuff in my documentary that I haven't even got on YouTube or said in my book. It was too much stuff that I've been through. My book been like a motion picture, episode like my book. If you read my book, it's episode after episode after episode of action. I didn't write no dull book. We had to wait till you get to the middle. I wrote what y'all want to hear about. Nigga getting knocked out and all this shit.
Man, shout out to Stan the man for joining us, man. Stan, if you got a minute, grab the link and join us if you can. There's a link in the chat. You can jump on it and come right in. I want you to speak from your heart on what Too Pretty Kitty means, and I want Kenny to say it right back to you, bro. I think this is important because we don't often get a time because our lives are consumed by daily activity, and we don't often get all the time we need to say what we need to say to one another. So I appreciate you, Stan. Just letting you know.
Come on in, Stan.
Kenny, Kenny, when you do the documentary, what message will you be trying?
It'll be positive. It'll be about my life story. It's gonna be definitely funny because I'm gonna have funny stuff in there. So it's gonna be one of them documentaries, and y'all gonna say this brother crazy as hell, but he's funny.
What was Jerry Stone to you, man?
Oh man, I like raised when he was born. When he was a little kid, I used to grab his hand, take him to the little corner store. I love little Jerry, right? J Dog. You know what I mean? The Stone family, that's a great family. I knew them before the games and all that stuff started. They was really all of them was really good people, but they just got caught up in the era that we was living in. Like we all got caught up. I got caught up. You know what
When
I
you
mean?
heard that circumstance, that situation that transpired between Baby Lane, Al, and Michael Stone and Jerry Stone over at the car wash over in Compton by Compton High, what did you think of it? Did you believe it, or you was hoping maybe you like, man, this can't be true?
No, I knew because Baby Lane is a killer. He'll put work in. J Dog, same way. So this happened, that incident happened, and they both ain't no joke. So somebody had to go. You know what I mean? So that's how that went
And it
down.
was unfortunate that we lost both of them, and
And
including
Michael.
Michael Stone.
And Michael, yeah, because
Yeah.
Michael's the type of brother, he never carried a gun or did drive-by. He just
Because
knocked
from the
everybody out.
handgun era.
Right, because I never seen a nigga go head up with Michael. It was always boom, bop. He hit a nigga in the head, hit the concrete. Always one time. I always want somebody go head up with him. Let's see if he got skills. But Michael, I used to get mad at him, and he would knock somebody out. Michael, why you can't just slap a nigga? Why you all have to hit him that hard? And I used to get on him about that. Michael, god damn. Because one time, this I ain't gonna say his name. He was OG corner pocket. So we at the front. I gave him some money. Go get some more Hennessy, right? And I had a real nice car, Azuki rims, all that, Inky. I had all that shit. But anyway, he get in my car and never came back. So I'm mad. So I told corner pocket, I'm mad. Kill that nigga. They said, man, we seen blah blah in your car. I say, man, you can shoot my car up. I want him dead. So his mom got wind of it, and she called me. And I love his mother. She say, "Oh yeah, you want them to kill my baby?" And I said, "No." Said, "Please, I get your car back," which she did. So I told everybody, "Hey, it's cool." And then he apologized, and he was crying. I said, "Ken, I'm sorry. Woo. I was scared to bring the car back because he said I caught some brawls." Then I kept it moving, and day after day it kept going on. But anyway, 4 months later, Michael get out of penitentiary. So next time I know somebody knocking to say, Michael just knocked out, blah, blah. I go around, dude in the middle of the street. Here come Michael. Michael, big baby. He say, too pretty. I knocked this nigga out. He do like this with this hand right here. I say, Michael, why you do that? It been squashed 4 months ago. Did he say, "Oh, that nigga snitched on me in elementary"? That was good, man. That was his excuse. You know,
So
any
when it came to
excuse.
LaSalle, Skull, David Cole, and Danny Manley, just to name a few, what was your relationship with LaSalle, Skull, Danny
All
Manley?
them was my dog. I was shocked that you knew my people. Them my people and stuff like that. It shocked me that you named Daryl Upshaw. You know, that's my people. You know what I mean? His mother, his biological
Freddie
mother,
Upshaw, Daryl Upshaw.
yeah, Daryl Upshaw and my biological mother grew up together in Palm Lanes with Martin Luther King. That was a housing authority project. So we got history. Daryl Upshaw is a good brother.
I
Him,
tell you,
Freddie Upshaw.
Corner Pocket had some nice fighters over there because LaSalle was a fighter, and Danny Manley was a fighter. David Cole was a fighter. You know, I'm talking about these dudes was fighters. They wasn't just,
Hell yeah. You know, those stones could get down. You know what I mean? So, Corner Pocket, we was a small hood, but we was a deli hood. So in my mind, growing up, we got some bad brothers here. We didn't need to be like the Roller 68 trick because we can hold our own. You know what I mean? So if some stuff jump off with anybody, you in trouble. Because when I used to
so
be
for
around them
those who
type
don't
of
know,
cats,
Kenny, for those who don't know, tell them why they call Skull Skull.
Skull Dingling is about 50. Skull Dingling go to his kneecaps. And you hear them rumors, and you think, hell no. So we was in San Diego at the Funk Festival, and he was down at that black beach walking around nude, and people taking pictures of him, want to take pictures of him. So he get back to the suite, and his girl going off. So she said, I'm sick of you showing your thing. She snatched the towel, and he wasn't even on hard. His ding-a-ling went to his kneecap. Unheard of. So
So
any
he
girl,
got discovered on Black Beach.
yeah, any girl when I was growing up that messed with Skull, I ain't touching them because they wouldn't even feel me.
Slick say, "What up, too pretty?"
Hey, what's up? Much one love. What? Hey, get Stan the man on here.
Standing, the link is in the chat. He didn't grab it.
Oh, is he watching?
Yeah.
Stan the man, come on. If I can give all praises to you, you're a beautiful brother. Thank God that I had a chance to
Slick,
meet you.
grab the link. Come on up in there and talk to Kenny, man.
Come and
The
talk
link
to me,
is in
Stan.
the chat, man.
You got mad at me when I was down and I didn't call you. Now I want to talk to you. You know, show your love like you said.
There we
Don't
go.
tell me, show me.
Hold on.
Hey, hey,
Standard man.
there you go.
What's up, man? Can you hear me?
Sure
Yeah,
can.
Stan the
So,
man.
what's up, Kenny?
I
I
wanted,
was
I
just
wanted
talking
Kenny,
about
I
you.
wanted Kenny to give you your flowers, man, because you mean so much to all of us. Kenny, myself, Kev Mack, and you've been there. You know, you've always been there, and your relationship is unique to each and every last one of us. You know, it's not. I really don't. Well, I'm gonna say this: you're just an upstanding dude, man. You're outstanding
Appreciate it.
in your poise, in nature, and your personality. It just, man, it reeks good all the way, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, Stan, because I got so much love for. I don't look at you as a friend. I look at you as my brother. You know what I mean? And
So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love you.
Ken talking about he got a motion picture he finna do, Stan.
Really?
Yeah. Show the picture, Mellow Mel.
I'm gonna show you the picture. Hold
Is
on.
is that slick?
That is slick.
Hey,
The slick,
Slick.
the slick
What
stuff.
camera? Slick.
What up?
Coming to
This,
the Rams games,
this is
talking about
Kenny
Ravens.
coming out in motion picture. It's the Compton G, of course, and Slick. You got to have your ABCs to be part of this. You can't come ABD. You can't leave out any alphabet. You got to come ABCs, bro.
ABDs. I mean, I can't turn now.
So
Hey, let
that's
me ask
Super
Slick a
Kenny,
question.
baby.
Slick, are you still riding that pig in Compton?
I'm gonna put you on a donkey backwards, too pretty.
Hey, but I wanna say this about Kenny. When I first met Kenny, I met him at this hotel in the casino, right in Vegas,
Uh-huh.
and it was funny because the next time I saw him, he said, "Damn, you lighter than what I thought you was."
Hey, was he begging for change to go play on the slot machines?
No.
No, he
Hey,
wasn't
Slick.
begging, but that's a good one, Slick.
Hey, Stan
What?
bleached his skin. Stan the same color as me. That's a black nigga. That nigga bleached his skin.
No, Stan ain't bleach his skin, man.
Man,
You better give it up for us, dude. Us tan people is all about that life. You know what I'm saying, Kenny? You trying to clown us?
No,
Hey,
Stan, I know what color you really. You so black, you blue.
hey, Stan, you know Kenny put his shoes on the wrong feet, right? So he could go sideways, right? You know that, right?
Anybody laughing at Slick's jokes, something's wrong with y'all.
Hey,
Well, I guess something wrong with me.
Hey, you know Kenny's too old. He still pee on his nuts. He got a yellow stain on top of that shit. Yeah, I'm getting you back, Kenny. I'm getting you back. All the time you call me, you clown me, and I'm at work and all that. I'm getting you back on live.
Oh, that's funny.
Getting you back.
That's funny. But look, hey, Kenny, man, you have always been, that guy that I appreciate. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want you to ever stop being that person. You know what I'm saying? You just need to start taking more vitamins or something. You getting sick too fucking much.
He taking Viagra. That's his vitamin.
Excuse my language.
He taking Viagra. That's his vitamin.
Slick, quit telling on me. Damn, I told you a secret. Now you telling everybody.
Cause you ain't gave me none. You ain't gave me no pills, homie. I'm trying to make my 2 inches longer. What's wrong with you?
Hey, Slick. Everybody know you 1 inch.
That's why when Kenny tell that story about Skull, man, it's really unbelievable, but it's a true story, man.
Yeah.
Was an anomaly, man. He was a freak of nature.
His dingling touched his kneecap.
Man, how you gonna talk about another man dingling on live, man?
No, his girl snatched the towel.
Oh my God!
I heard the rumors.
I just couldn't say that.
Right.
Come on, Kenny.
I just couldn't.
Slick, shut your 2 inches on a good day up.
I couldn't say that. I mean, the world is listening, right?
I'm gonna say it for you, Stan. I was saying it for you.
Slick, Mel the one brought it up about Skull.
And you got to finish it, man. You should have said no comment, man. You should have had a female say something like that.
No, that's a crazy story, Slick, of Skull being on Black's Beach in San Diego, walking around the nudist camp, man. It is crazy, man.
Oh, so Too Pretty Kenny wanted to follow behind him.
Slick, quit being a hater because you only got 2 inches on
Hey, you better stop talking before your dentures fall off, man. Calm down and slow down. Them dentures gonna fall hit the screen.
But they pay for they minds. That's my stuff.
Look at you slurring, man. They gonna come out, man. Stop it. Slow down. You don't got you don't got that poly grip on there, Too Pretty.
Hey, I used to like Slick. Once upon a time, I did like that brother, but I can't stand his black ass.
Oh man, you got me crying over here, man. What's your blue blockers on, man? What's wrong with you, man? It's sunny outside. What you got your blue blockers on? You in the house?
Hey, I messed up by talking about Slick. Slick, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Mel.
Slick is good, man.
Hey, listen. I want y'all to listen what this brother had to say. Hold on, right here. Watch this.
If it don't apply, let it fly. But this message to the tough niggas. to the killers, the knockout artists, the squabblers, the niggas with the bullshit, the shot callers, the niggas that call the meetings, the niggas that know how to politic, the niggas that been to the pen. What's up with you niggas, man? Why is a lot of shit that I mean, nigga, if you solid, you solid. Everybody know you solid. What's up with you niggas in 2024 that are grown men, that have families, that have kids, that got grandkids? Even the ones that are incarcerated, that are planning home, coming home and driving a truck or doing the right thing and getting the construction field. So why do y'all always talk about, we gonna have a paperwork party? When the last time you niggas killed the snitch, nigga?
Lock the door. Lock the door. What's your thoughts on that, Slick?
I don't know. Shit, I couldn't hear him, man. You didn't have the value. I had to hear him. So I gotta give it to the old guys that, you know what I'm saying, that still wear the pins and all that, and they need her. Gotta give it to Too Pretty Kenny to talk about that.
What's your thoughts, Kenny?
I like your thought, and what he's telling is the truth and stuff like that. You know what I mean? We need to come together, and the young generation is out here. They took this game banging to a way different level than when I was coming up. Like you mentioned earlier, Mellow Mel, when we was coming up, we used our hand, we fought. It was with the hand stuff, you know. But now everybody, ain't nobody fighting, everybody shooting.
What up, Stan? Stan said peace.
Dan said he cutting out. You know what I'm saying? Cause Too Pretty Kenny hitting the Sherm stick right there.
Man, I don't quit telling Slick stuff. Slick tell everything I tell him.
Why do you do that?
Hey man, I'm gonna let you Too Pretty Ugly talk. I gotta handle some business real quick.
Okay, Slick, thanks for dropping in, man. Appreciate you.
Hey, Slick, one love. I love you, baby.
All right, Too Pretty Kenny, man. You can call me anytime, man, and tell me you can cry on my shoulders, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, Melly, I'm go.
One
Okay,
love.
All right.
man. They say the bully took your money and gave it to me, Kenny.
Man, Bully could have did everything. And man, we couldn't go to school. We got to pay Bully. If we hit a lick, we got to pay Bully, right? And all them guys you named out my hood, they had hands. Bully whoop all of them. You know what I mean? All of them. You know, like I told, we had a crip meeting. I said, man, we're gonna have to do something about Bully. So this one cat say, if I shoot him, if he don't die, what to do? I say, man, what you do? You and your family move to Africa. In the jungle, I'll send you a jet and Ebony magazine and a care package every month. You know, because they don't a guy like Bully come every 100 years. You know what I mean? Because Bully didn't have to gang bang. He was his own gang. The Pyrus, the Crips. Craziest Puddin shot Tookie, but he didn't shoot he shot Tookie, but he didn't shoot Bully.
So Bully went to Centennial.
He been out of school. He come up there and terrorize. We in a dice game. Here come Bully with the crooked dice, 5 and a 6, and he just walk in the game and just take over. He start shooting. Say you shooting Bully. Fuck that. You know this money right here that's on the ground. Y'all betting against me. Then he'll shoot 11, 11, 11. Then he act like what kills me. Oh man, I'm hot today. You hot every day, Bully. You know, you got 11. And a bad dude from Carver Park, I ain't gonna say his name. He's still around. Everybody know this guy. So he said he had enough heart to say, hey, Bully, do some crooked dice. Bully
Shout out to the
slapped
gang,
him.
Black Coast.
Huh?
He said the bully. He told the bully give him some crooked dice.
Boy, when he slapped him, and this a dude well known. Now, Bully slapped him. What do you think he'd do to me? When he slapped him, Bug just bust his whole mouth. How can you slap a nigga and you bust your whole mouth? You know, and what I did, I got next to Bully. Shoot, Bully, you holding up the game. Hey, you know, I'll be at Centennial. Bully come. Because he know he gonna take everybody's money. I jump in the air, waving my hand, boy, I'm over here. I got some change.
Somebody wants to know, do you remember Wino?
Yeah, that's Ernest Hunt, brother, Vicky Hunt.
Okay, what about Gerald Baines?
Yeah, that's my nigga. You know, them front hoods. But front hood and corner pocket, people don't realize we really was the same hood. Cause you could be front hood and live on my street. Or we had niggas live across Wilmington in front hood that was corner pockets. So if some stuff go down with the front hood, we down with them. Anzac right in the middle. You know what I mean? So I messed that up when I told everybody we got Laszlo, Michael Stone on our side. We got the bad. We can whoop the front hood at that time. I say that's when we started corner pocket. I messed up. I should have kept it one front hood. You know, the Anzac did their thing. If we would have stayed one hood, we'd have been a big hood. And I ain't trying to brag. We'd have held Compton down. You know, I know people gonna disagree with that, but all three of us would have stayed together instead of going separate. We'd have held Compton down. Yeah, I said it to Pretty Kenny.
Got it. Well, Kenny, I'm not gonna hold you up, man. I know you got to get your day started. Shout out to Stan the Man for joining us. Slick as well, man. Wavy D, what's happening? Oh, it's Wavy D. Wavy D is in the house. Truth hurts. Right on, Wavy D.
You guys stay tuned about my documentary. It's gonna be the bomb. It ain't gonna be boring at all. I'm gonna do it on site. Areas where I was doing stuff. This is what happened here. This is where blah blah. I'm gonna name names. But you know, I wasn't gonna say a name that Tookie choked out. He's still alive. You have to see my documentary. He's a leader of a gang. He was the leader, and everybody knows. Tookie would have a crib meeting. You know what I'm talking about, Mellow Mel. Mona Park. Who he choked him.
Right. I know.
Yeah. So it gonna be in my documentary. I'm gonna go to the spot where he choked this famous, and Mellow Mel knows what I'm talking about, Crip out. And he was a leader. When Tookie choked him, I say, Tookie is my dad. Shit.
Shout out to Too Pretty Kenny. Kenny, man, make sure you contact me when everything get to going so I can, lend my expertise as well.
Oh yeah, because I'll have you in the documentary telling what you know about me. You know, you definitely gonna be in the documentary. And then I'll let everybody know my documentary. This the brother who taught me how to read palms.
Man, yeah, shout out to Too Pretty Kenny, man. And we might start another palm reading class, tarot cards and palm reading and predicting the future.
Hey Mel, we can't let everybody know. That's my little hustle. Don't mess my hustle up.
Okay.
All right, y'all. One love to everybody.
That's my little boy. That's my little homeboy. Lante Benson is my little homeboy. That's Lee Benson's son. Yeah, I know him very well. Right on, man. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to the Mailroom Nation, the Mailroom Goons. I am Professor Millie Mail. Be sure to click that notification bell right now. Press them thumbs up, trigger the algorithms. We're about to get out of here. We appreciate each and every last one. Always increase yourself in intellect, wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Purify your heart and purify your mind. And let your entry be by the gate in truth and honor. And likewise, let your exit be by the gate in truth and honor. And don't neglect your power. Don't neglect who you are and what your culture represents. You are the makers, the owners. You are the architects of kingdoms and complex architectures and kingdoms. You are the makers of that, the owners of that. So don't let nobody tear you away from that, man. Nobody. With that being said, lock the door.
Cali finest, baby. Proof grind all the time. Music money. Got a dollar sign. Hub City. I'm a street nigga, streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products till the fans get me. It's guap off top, diamond Cartier. That nigga wall won't give a broke bitch the time of day. They see me climbing, they see me shining. That's hard work.
What can I say? I'm addicted to this paper stacking. And I don't talk about it, I just make it happen. Word on the block is that my shit go. Reach for the low.
Lock the door, because we are gone.